With Furniture Wizard software, you will find your inventory management to be very simple. The program works exactly the way the furniture industry works. We're going to make a few sales here and give you some examples of how intuitive the program is. Let's start off by making an invoice. So we click New Invoice from the main screen. And we're going to sell D956-80. We're going to sell a buffet and a hutch. On both of these items, I happen to have one in stock on the showroom and two in the warehouse. I could confirm that by clicking either of these buttons here. Pending invoices would show me a report of all the pending sales for that item, and pending purchase orders would show me a report of the pending orders for that item. In this particular case, I have two on order. That means that these are on order to replenish our inventory. And I have one on special order. That means it's already been spoken for. So now we're going to go and finish this sale. We click Create. And this was sold by Annabelle. And who we're going to sell, we can go and search for our customers here. We can search by last name, first name, part of the phone number. We have a lot of options available to us. And we're going to sell Catherine Dean. Create the invoice. Let's get some money. She's going to pay us by MasterCard. She's paying today, and she's giving us a $800 deposit. Thank you, Catherine. Now we're going to go and do what we call process this. We're going to process the inventory for this sale. We go here, we click on the Process Inventory button, and you can see all the buttons are available to us. That means we could either mark these items as being delivered from either the showroom or the warehouse, or we can put them on hold, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to put these both on hold. We have the option now, if we like, of printing sold tags for these items. We won't bother with that now. So now if I go and right click on one of these items and we look at our info, now I have one on hold for each of the items. Now we could go and schedule these for the delivery. We're going to deliver them today. The delivery is already done now. That was quick. And we're going to go here and click on Delivery History, Deliver All, and post it. And now we'll go back and look at our item info, and as you recall, before we had two of these in the warehouse, now I have one. Very simple. Let's make another sale now. So we're going to click New Invoice from the main screen, and this time we're going to sell Love Seat. 2260335 is the model. And we want to take a look at that, so we right click and do our item info again. The situation here is we don't have anything in stock. We have nothing on order. But the customer wants to order the item, so we double click on it. Click Create. This is sold by Joel. Who are we going to sell it to? We're going to sell this to Jill Peterson. Create the oh my. Okay, now we're going to go and get some money. She's going to pay by check, and she's going to be nice and pay in full. By the way, you can do credit card processing right through the program. Now if we like, we could go and print, preview, or email our sale. We're going to preview it. And here you can see it has the store's logo at the top, customer's name, address, and phones, description of the item, the store's terms and conditions, how they paid, amount paid, balance due. Okay, now we're going to process this sale, and you'll notice now that all the buttons are disabled. That's because we don't have stock on this item. So we're going to go and do what we call manually process. Now, most people would have the default processing action be special order. But since Millennium is a big line for us, instead of going and making a special order PO every time we sell a Millennium item, we're going to wait and consolidate our orders together. We call that order later, and that's what it's going to do here. So I click on process, and that's been taken care of now. Let's make another sale. So I click new, and this time we're going to sell several items. I'm going to sell sofa, and I want to see if we have stock on that. So I can right click, go to item info. I have nothing in stock, nothing on order. Let's see if Ashley does. So we click on check vendor stock. And great, they have 26 in stock. So we'll add that to the order. Let's add a few more things here. Going to add a server. Going to add a dresser. So now I've got 3 items on the invoice here. We can right click, do our item info, and check the availability of all of these items at once. Great, Ashley has stock available in the warehouse for all the items we want to sell. Exit here, click create. This is going to be sold by Marty. And who are we going to sell it to? We're going to sell it to John Madden. Create the invoice. Let's get some money. Nice deposit here. Okay, Mr. Madden left. We need to get this ordered. These are all Ashley items, and it knows that when I don't have stock for Ashley, it's going to order later those items too. So all I have to do is click process inventory. So now we're ready to do our weekly order for Ashley. What did I process as order later? In other words, what are the special orders I need to place for Ashley? I can go run a report. That's called the order later report, and we want to preview that. And as you can see, we have several items that need to be ordered. But instead of having to go and manually put those items on a PO, all we have to do is go here and do new purchase order, select the company, in this case it's Ashley, and we click on autofill sold, and all of our special orders get appended to the purchase order. Now maybe there's some key inventory that we want to keep in stock. Furniture Wizard makes this easy too. All we have to do is click autofill stock, and if we scroll down here, you can see we added several more items. We added 4 of these armchairs. Let's see why. Because our minimum stock is 4, and we have nothing in stock right now. So now we'll post this. Automatically assigns a purchase order for the order. Now we could go and either print, preview, make a PDF, or email the purchase order. Let's take a look at what it looks like. See, it has the logo at the top, company name and address. The stock items are at the top, and the ones that are sold are down towards the bottom, side marked with the customer's name and invoice number for all of these sold items. Since this is an Ashley order, instead of having to go and manually re-enter all of this information into the Ashley Direct website, all we have to do is click here, Upload PO to Ashley, and click Send, and the purchase order will be electronically sent to the Ashley computers. You will receive a confirming email that the order has been received. Here we're going to go and update the status to acknowledge for all of the items on this purchase order. We're also going to go here and enter in the acknowledgement number and the ETA date that we were supplied in the email. Let's go back and look at the invoice from Mr. Hayes here, and you can see that it's been updated, and we can tell very easily that it's on a purchase order and that it's already been acknowledged by the company. And if we go and right click on this and look at our item info, you can see we have one on special order. In another movie on our website, we will go into more detail on how to receive your inventory. You can either do it manually or you can use our wonderful barcode tools.